Good morning, one and all. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Hey, welcome to another This Might Hurt. It's been a weird morning. I was talking to my friend. I'm just going to chat while we shuffle here. Talking to my friend. We both have these tarot calendars, right? You can see them back here. And her tarot calendar, her little tarot charms that she gets, say the names of what it is. And I'll just show you the one I got today. Mine do not. So we were just going back and forth and trying to understand why it's possible that mine do not say the names and hers do. Mine look a little more distorted than hers. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? But she said something funny. She said the universe wouldn't have it any other way. And I say that to my group at work all the time, and myself, really. I say, everything is always happening in our best and highest good at the exact right time in the exact right way. So, yeah, I guess the universe does have humor, does have a sense of humor, and decided that, yeah, I don't know. It's a thing. I'm trying to look at the other ones too, like even this one. Yeah, they don't, but that's okay. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get the energies for the day. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Thursday. One more day to the weekend, and then next week is our big vacation week, so I'm excited about that. Oh, we got a few. All right, maybe the whole reading in one. It started with the Tower in reverse, so we're avoiding some sort of unexpected disaster. I always say disaster averted when the Tower's in reverse, but I never think of the Tower as a disaster. It's always just something unexpected. People give it a bad connotation, and I just don't. But it is in the reverse, and actually almost our entire reading is in the reverse. But Tower in reverse, so expecting the unexpected, which is next to impossible if you think about it. It's kind of a paradox of terms. But if you are open to receiving the exact right thing at the exact right time, then nothing can ever really surprise you, right? You're still going to get surprised, but you're not going to be devastated. You're not going to be so blown over by this thing that you are jumping out of towers, right? So I like that energy. I like that, being open to the thing and just rolling with the punches, right? The next card out we have is Strength in reverse. So maybe a little dysregulated. Maybe your emotions are getting a little bit of the best of you. And maybe you want to try to reel that in a little bit. Put these down so we can look at strength. But you see that she's taming the lion within her head when it's in the upright. But in the reverse, not so much, right? Just not so much. Maybe she's kind of afraid. Maybe there's an abuse of power. I'm just looking at the keywords. I don't really think it's an abuse of power. I think it might be a little fear, right? So when a dog bites you, you're a little bit hesitant to pet the next dog, right? That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just a thing. That's just your amygdala doing what it was designed to do to keep you safe, right? If something bit you recently, it would make sense that there's a little bit of fear there. No worries. Like we gotta keep ourselves safe. To the Empress in reverse, well, that fear might create this lack of compassion. It might put up a hard shell for you. It might make you feel like, I got this. I'm just going to put on this hard protective layer and act like nothing ever bothers me. And yeah, I'm actually kind of laughing because the reading kind of happened to me last week. But story for another time. Anyway, I can see where this is playing out in my life. But yeah, having that surprise moment and having it dysregulate you a little bit, maybe activate your amygdala, might drain some compassion from you, right? You might put on that tough exterior to try to bring yourself back into balance. Judgment. Well, now you have to wonder, is it me or is it them, or am I just being human? Don't beat yourself up too much, guys. We are human, right? Your intentions are good. Your intentions are pure. And judgment in the upright, that's what that's telling me. You are doing the thing, right? And it's not going to be perfect, and it's not going to be pretty all the time. It's going to be ugly and messy, and you're going to go back and forth, and you're going to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or 3 steps forward and 6 steps back, and then 7 steps forward. Who knows? It's not a linear thing that we're doing. So be easy on yourself. Don't judge yourself too harshly. And our advice is Two of Swords in reverse. I am going to look this one up because I really want to get this one right, because it is the advice card, right? So 2 of Swords, stress, mental blocks, poor judgment, dishonesty. Is that really advice? Or is that warning you of what you might be presenting to other people and just telling you that if this is what other people are perceiving right now, then maybe you need to take that into consideration. Take into consideration that they are seeing you judging yourself. They're seeing you really stressed out, right? That's okay. Like, stress is a thing. It's if we weren't meant to be stressed at some point, then we wouldn't have an amygdala, right? So yeah, just be aware that other people might be perceiving this, and maybe the advice is to know that that's what they're seeing. It's not a judgment. Again, it's not a judgment of you. It's just they're used to you being a certain way, and maybe you're a little bit different this week. Maybe things are just a little bit closed off, a little bit protective. Yeah, I'd like to use that word, protective. It's not so much about putting up the barriers and being afraid and something kind of shook you to your core a little bit. It's not a lack of compassion, guys. It's protection. You're doing what you have to do to keep yourself safe. And that is exactly what you're supposed to do. So your intentions are pure. Your heart is lighter than a feather. So what other people think of us, it's none of our business. Who cares? Who cares what they think? You do you. You do what you have to do to get yourself back into the groove of things. And just take the lesson, right? Take the lesson. Understand that things are going to happen. And we're going to react, and we do our best to respond and not react. And the next time we do a little bit better. No big deal. All right, guys? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. So you're going to still continue to keep your energy really close to you, right? You're really going to be guarding that energy and making sure that you aren't giving more than you can afford to give in the way of resources. And you might not have as much as you normally do in the way of affording to give. So you might look a little greedy with your energy. Maybe it's about money. I don't think it is. I think it's all about energy. I think it's just based on the reading. So be aware of that. Maybe try to, if you want to do it a little bit different, maybe try to give a little more than you want. Not a lot, just a little. Maybe a step in the direction of, right? Because we got to pivot that stress response back to regulation. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care. We'll chat tomorrow.